Okay, so I figured I'd make a quick video about chain and sprockets because I'm about to do this on my 82 Yz490. So originally the sprocket count would have been 14 tooth up front and 44 on the back, which is what's on there now. And I went to a 14 up front and a 50 on the back just to change my gear ratio again. So that's the new 50 tooth rear sprocket. It says 49, maybe it's 49. I don't know, I thought I ordered 50, but whatever. Oh no, never mind. There's a tooth count right there. So yeah, it's a 50 tooth. And then this here is a 14. You can see down there it says 14. And I got a new chain that's kicking around in here. This is my old sprocket. I don't know if you can see anything, but you can see where it's starting to kind of wave a little bit. So it's definitely starting to get worn out. I kicked the chain off once. You can see it's all kind of eaten up back in there. Sunlight makes it hard to see stuff. The back sprocket, as far as teeth go, they're a little worn, but they're not too bad. They're starting to get waved. And then let's see the chain. So here's the chain. I don't know if you can tell, but I can kind of expand and contract it without the end moving. See all that movement? And the end of the chain isn't moving. So yeah, it's super worn out. That's how I knew. I kept adjusting it back. The wheel was adjusted pretty much to where it is now. I started pulling the bolt out, but it was adjusted almost all the way back, and that's why I figured, well, time to check my chain. So basically what I'm doing now is I got a Allen head socket. Got that in there, and then just 14 mil. I just got a stubby on the back side. Put that on there and work it out. So that's where I'm at now. After I get these all off, I basically pull the wheel out, pull that axle bolt out. I kind of tapped it out a bit here, and I'm throwing the new sprockets, checking the new chain, and we'll be good to go. This front sprocket here has a little locking washer. Probably can't see anything. There you can see now. So that locking washer has tabs that fold up to prevent that bolt from loosening up. So to get that off, what I did is I still had the chain on and stuff, and I held down the back brake and gave it a quick turn. So changing chain sprockets is super easy. Anybody can do it. I'm doing it now because I have to, and the reason I'm going from a 44 to a 50 is to like lower the gear ratio, because this bike's crazy fast. It's only a 4-speed, but it'll bring down my top speed a little bit, but it'll give me like better low end. So yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. Okay, so I finished my chain and sprocket swap now, with 14 up front and the 50 on the back, and I took it for a little ride, and it pulls like crazy. Like, it pulled hard before. Like, first kind of couple gears, they feel the same because the gear ratio, it's not a huge change, but in like third and fourth is where I really felt the change, which is kind of what I wanted, because fourth gear was a little bit too fast anyway. Like, you don't need to do 150 kilometers an hour off-road. So now my top speed is more like 130, but in fourth gear it pulls way harder. Like, I was sitting like right up on the tank, pretty much leaning over the bars, and I could just like pull like slow power wheelies down the road in fourth, which before it would wheelie in fourth, but I kind of had to work. I had to be right in the power band, kind of let off, but now fourth it'll pull a wheelie no problem. But the top speed is reduced by basically 20 kilometers an hour, which, I mean, it's not a big deal on a bike like this. 130 is plenty fast. So yeah, that's basically the result of changing from 44 rear sprocket to a 50.